reviews for the best books I've read so far this year. So yeah. So hey guys, how is it going? I'm finally doing the reviews for the best books I've read so far this year. Okay, let's start with Ready Player One. I think I've already talked about this one in the first review I made back in like February or March. So yeah. So I'm gonna start with one of the most recent books I've read. This is The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. It's about the Black Lives Matter movement. It's about a girl whose friend was killed by a cop, and she was a witness in the incident. So besides the fact that he was one of her best friends, she's obviously traumatized by the whole event and how unfair it is for her friend. You probably know what the Black Lives Matter movement means. So yeah, it's a lot about that, and just showing how awful it is for some people. How yeah, it's a very touching book. Of course, I cried at the end of the book, or like at the beginning and the middle. It's because it's surreal. So like, just read it. Just do yourself a favor and read this one. Like for real, it's I'm speechless. More than usual. The second one, it's obviously Mortal Engines by Philip Reeve. You know how much I love this book. I have so far 3 copies of the first one, and I'm so excited about the movie. But yeah, it's supposed to be like YA sci-fi kinda. It's said, doesn't say the year. I'll read you the description in the back. In the distant future, cities on wheels fight each other for survival. As London pursues a small town, young apprentice Tom is flung out into the wastelands where a terrifying cyborg begins to hunt him down. Yeah, it's a 15-year-old wanting to have the adventure of his life, and he meets this very mysterious girl, and they kind of like pretty much they're stuck with each other. Not like they actually want to be with each other, but they're stuck with each other. And yeah, he pretty much ends up having the adventure of his life. I'm not gonna say anything more. I made a review on my blog last month, so I'm gonna leave a review down there. So if you wanna see more about it. But yeah, I love this one. I already read the second book. Hopefully I'm gonna read the third in a couple weeks, and I'm so excited about that one. I can't even. The third, one of my favorites so far, not only this year, but like one of my favorites like that I've read in the longest time. This one is Radio Silence by Alice Oseman. It's about a girl who's obsessed with a podcast, and she has a Tumblr, and she makes artwork for the podcast, and I mean, she's a fangirl. I mean, I'm pretty sure we all identify with her in some way. So yeah, it's also about friendship. Even though there's a couple in the book, it's not about love. and all that. It's mainly about friendship and about not knowing what to do with your life, and we've all been there. So like this girl, I mean, she's like the smart one. She's always been the smart one, and everyone. I mean, she knows she's going to go to college after high school. Um, she knows what her future is, but that doesn't mean that's what she wants. She's gonna do that because that's what everyone is expecting of her. It's about like the fact that college isn't everything, and yeah, going to college and having a degree doesn't give you the perfect life. Shocking, I know, but like I think it's something that it's a truth that not many people, especially older people, want to accept, but it's very true. Okay, I'm back. My camera died suddenly, and yeah. Okay, so as I was saying, this book is about trying to find your way in like be the fact that college and university isn't everything, and yeah, I mean, I think it's a new concept for many people, but that's where I kind of like relate myself to the character a lot, because just like her, I was a smart kid, and I thought like I will of course like go to college and have a degree and like have a perfect life, but that didn't work out, and I couldn't afford college, and I had to like make my own way to life, and you know what I mean. Yeah, like college isn't everything. For many people, probably it's like it's okay to not want to go to college. That's the thing. That's the concept is trying to, whatever that word is. That's the concept is trying to show. You know what I mean? So yeah, I love this one. Yeah, every part of it, every character. Just I really recommend this one to everyone. And last but not least, we have Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. This one is one of the most talked about books in all of BookTube. Yes, in okay. You probably noticed a change in the lighting and other minor stuff. My battery died again. Yes. So yeah, I don't remember what I was saying, but yeah, this one was one of the books that I was afraid to pick up because everyone was reading it, and I don't know, there's something about overhyped books that I'm a little afraid, because I don't know. So yeah, I wasn't sure about reading this one, even though like a lot of people talk about so many, but most of the people talking about Six of Crows mentioned the fact that it was so different and that it had so diverse characters. So I was like, I mean, it was just praise for this book. So I picked it up and I loved it. At the beginning, it was like kind of difficult to understand what was happening, because as I understand, like the world was already set up in another series that I haven't read for the same reason. So I couldn't quite understand what was happening in the beginning, like all the magic stuff and like the terms and everything, but like it just took a couple chapters to understand. But I mean, you don't really need to read this, but in the end, I loved it. One of the things that helped also to get into it and the whole story and fall in love with the characters was the fact that I was listening to this playlist on Spotify. Just made it easier to just get in the world of the story, and like it was amazing. Like I really recommend this one, even though I'm pretty sure most people have already read it. But if you haven't, please do. If you don't know what this one is about, it's about a group of 6 criminals who get together for to save a scientist. And yeah, it sounds like, I don't know, probably the main plot is not that interesting, but if you start reading, like each character has their own story, and oh my god, yes, it's, even though like some of the characters are like have like magic superpowers kinda, it's very real. Like the characters are so well developed that it feels real. So yeah, I really recommend this one. Okay, so that was it for today. I hope you liked the video. Tell me what you think if you read these books. Give me some recommendations to for books to read, and tell me what you want to see in this channel. If you notice, I also have a couple videos in Spanish. I'm trying to like do a couple here and there, just to see what people like. And yeah, if you don't understand Spanish or don't want to watch it, just skip them. And yeah, if you are here if you want to watch them, I mean, si entiendes español y los quieres ver, thank you. But yeah, thanks for watching and see you soon.